thank you very much for those that were able to ask the questions. It always benefits the entire community. It's very important. The whole idea and one of our 4 pillars is education. So this is a pleasure, really. I have to highlight that. It's a pleasure for us. I'm always looking forward to these sessions. Like I said, if you find yourself in a situation where the road is not paved yet, you go and pave it. Don't sit around moaning and groaning and asking yourself who will go and do it. You take the lead and do it. And that's the beautiful thing about this technology. We are so early. And there's so much work to do, And this is why you see thriving communities are the most successful projects. Those who work as a unit, those who are everybody's contributing. And on that note, I want to honestly thank everybody that is in here and those that will be listening for all your efforts, your contributions, your commitment, your consistency on a daily basis. This is what a community is all about. All your efforts don't go unnoticed. Stay consistent, and we'll achieve what we need to achieve. So I just wanted to highlight that as well. So what today's session really has a lot to do with on a general level of what we discussed already, but now I'd like to just get more deeper into it. But we've been under a financial system that is really is not meant for us, for everyone. It's just meant for the 1%. And it's been over 330 years that this financial system has been in place. And we've seen many fiat currencies come and go. And we even see the US dollar now. It's on its one leg now. It's about to experience the same fate that all of them experienced, before the dollar. And with that saying, we are literally, and I really want us to understand this, we are literally in real time seeing how a new digital economy is unfolding right in front of us. And we are literally experiencing it, and we're in the middle of it. And we're not just experiencing it and in the middle of it, but we are shaping it as well. And we are part of it as we speak. And this is why when Brother Glenn was talking at the beginning about how it's important for us to understand how the mechanism works, it is very important. It is very important. So this is why we always zoom out, talk about the industry, talk about challenges that are in the space, talk about the opportunities that we apply into our ecosystem to address those challenges, so that we have a broad understanding. And if you have a broad understanding and a general understanding of how our industry works, the challenges we face, you will appreciate our ecosystem, because you have a solid understanding now of, so if the industry is lacking this, is going through these challenges, our ecosystem is actually addressing this and adding value in this way. So this also helps with the understanding of what we are all about. So this is why we take that route by explaining. And this is also why we're implementing mechanisms in place so that with or without human knowledge, the ecosystem will still survive, because we have put functions in place to incentivize or encourage individuals to move according to how this system needs to be operated. For example, the boosters, right? If we didn't implement the boosters, the staking boosters, the NFTs, and just gave individuals 100% of the USDC distributions, we would have skipped on a very important aspect to generate revenue for liquidity, right? So here we have NFT with use case. Most NFTs don't have any utilities. You can't do anything with it. But so we implemented that in place, that it serves for two purposes. First of all, you get your NFTs that you can stake that boost your USDC distributions. If you don't get them, you only get your 70%, right? So as we are scaling, we talk a lot about liquidity and sustainability, but scaling plays a major role. Well, Steve, what does scaling mean? It's a fancy word for a simple thing, actually. Scaling just means that as we are growing as a community, all the challenges that we face in the industry are also growing along with the community, specifically because we tie the transactions directly to those challenges. So if we grow from 100 members to 1,000 members and from 1,000 to 10,000, that will help us to accumulate more liquidity. It will help us to accumulate, burn more tokens and accumulate more USDC. So the more we grow, the more we retain, the more we burn, the more we accumulate. That's what scaling is here for. So there is so many aspects such as that built in the ecosystem that, again, are known as the positive feedback loops. If you want to develop an ecosystem, you always have to look at it from a bird's eye view, a big picture, and ensure that once one domino starts to fall, every aspect within the ecosystem is impacted as well. Nothing is left alone. So it's like once a domino starts to fall, everything is impacted in a positive way. And this is how this ecosystem is developed.